When I was a singer, it never failed. When I had a very important gig or a very important performance, I always got sick. And I always thought, well, maybe I get sick because my vocal cords are more susceptible to illness because I use them so much, because I'm so busy. And that's just not true. I just get sick when there are important things happening. It's Murphy's Law, I guess. This week I have a master class in Oklahoma City. Octarium is singing at a performance on Thursday night, and then we're teaching a master class on Friday morning, and I'm coming down with my yearly case of laryngitis. And so I wonder, someday I think somebody ought to do a research project on the connection between important activities and illness. I'm curious how many of you experience this phenomena. If there's something important about to happen, do you get sick? Is it your immune system, or do you get sick right after something really important? I have a friend who can always make it through, and then the day after the important thing happens, boom, she's sick. What is it about our mental capabilities and our physical capabilities that either keep us going through the important things or break us down through the important things? I remember when I was singing with Simon Carrington and we were doing some things that were very important for his career, he would say, no, nobody can get sick. Nobody can get sick. And I always used to stare at him like, you think we have control of whether we get sick? And he seemed to think we did. And then I wondered, do we? I've had a very busy January. I got through a lot of important stuff. I still have some more important stuff coming up, but this is the time I managed to get sick. Is it because I relaxed my guard? Is it because I got sneezed on by somebody? It's interesting, if there's a connection between, I guess, your brain's power to tell yourself not to get sick. And I often do that. I'll kind of feel like I'm getting a sore throat and I'll say to myself, I'm not going to do this. I'm not getting sick. I'll drink a couple cups of green tea and I kick it off. But then sometimes that doesn't work and I get sick. And I wonder how much power the placebo effect has. I read an article in the New York Times about the placebo effect and how they're actually starting to consider that even telling somebody it's a placebo still makes a difference because they still feel like they're doing something. So you give them a sugar pill, you tell them it's a sugar pill, but they still feel like they have involvement in their care and they get better. And so that's all very interesting to me. How much control does the brain have over whether or not you get sick? How much control does your mental health have over whether you get things like colds and the flu and laryngitis? What kind of impact does exhaustion have on the body and the mind? And does exhaustion affect the body so that you get sick, or does exhaustion affect the mind so that you get sick? It's all very interesting to me, but the upshot is I have a really horrible head cold. I hope it doesn't turn into something worse. I'm going to tell myself it's not going to turn into something worse, and I'll report back to you in a couple weeks to tell you whether I could do mind over matter or not.